Today I got a letter from my dude Stanley, and it says, "Does fashion play a part in attracting women?" So it says, "Hey, Mr. Locario, I wanted to ask you about how much does a man's clothing style attract women? Because I see the more beautiful women flock to the guys that either looks good or they are dressing in a stylish way that gets their attention. So my question is, would it be hard for a guy who doesn't have any style to attract beautiful women? And what type of fashion tips would you advise to men to attract women?" All right, so basically, and this is a very good question. I actually talk about this in my book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. I have a whole chapter dedicated to this, actually. And you guys right now go to MrLocario.com, or you could click on the sidebar of this website and you can click on the How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day book. It'll take you to where you can download it right now. So, but this is a very good question, because a lot of times guys, they ask me this too. They're like, what do I wear? Like, should I be wearing these things or these things or this stuff or whatever? But the main thing is, it's not about technically what you're wearing. It's really about how you feel when you're wearing what you're wearing. So do you feel good in what you have on? Do you feel comfortable in what you have on? Because the way you feel about what you have on is going to dictate how you act towards women. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or how you act towards, just people in general. Like, because sometimes I'll be in a house and I'm putting on clothes and I'll put on a shirt and it's like I'm not really feeling the shirt that I have on. So I don't feel like comfortable with it. You understand? So then I don't feel comfortable because I'm wearing this thing and I want to wear something that's going to make me feel comfortable. So you got to mainly get clothes and get, different things that you feel comfortable in. So you got to try on different things, go to these stores and try on different shoes and hats and shirts and everything like that. And it doesn't have to be anything expensive, because, people think, I got to buy the most expensive thing, or I got to buy the brand name or whatever. No, just try on certain things and then see what looks comfortable, see what you're comfortable in. And then that's going to make you feel comfortable. And when you feel comfortable, that's going to come out when you're out there attracting girls, because you're going to feel comfortable in what you have on. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times some people might wear something because it's like the in thing or it's cool, but they don't really like it. They're not really feeling comfortable in it. And that comes across in how they're acting. So, you're saying that the question was, would it be hard for a guy who doesn't have any style to attract beautiful women? It's more so you figuring out what your style is. And once you figure out what your style is, that's going to be comfortable on you. And then you're going to put that comfortability out when you're talking to chicks. You know what I'm saying? And then you said, what type of fashion tips would you advise men to attract women? Basically, I would just say, just make sure your clothes are clean and don't look, dirty, you know what I'm saying? And don't have like a lot of like holes in it or whatever. And the thing is that if if that's your style, you could actually have a style where you're wearing something with holes in them, like some shirt with holes or whatever, or jeans with cut up or whatever it is, as long as you, feel comfortable in it. But at the end of the day, generally speaking, if the best thing for most guys will probably be something that just fits well, that is clean, that looks clean, and that you're comfortable in. See, at the end of the day, it's all about whatever you're wearing, you have to be comfortable in it. So it's not necessarily a particular type of clothing that you need or a particular type of fashion that you need. The thing is that if you see these guys who are dressed nice, who have all these girls, one thing is that they're comfortable in what they're dressed in, but also, the way that it looks on them, it looks good on them. And the women, they see that and they see like, oh, I like the way that they put that together, whatever. But most of it is really coming from that guy, because you can have two men wear the same outfit, but if one is not comfortable and the other is comfortable, the one that's not comfortable, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, some dudes like to wear tight jeans. I don't like wearing tight jeans. So if I had tight jeans on, I'd be uncomfortable. And if I'm like trying to talk to some girls or I'm at a party trying to holler, I'm going to be just feeling weird with these tight ass jeans on. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be comfortable, and that's going to come across when I'm talking to the women. You understand? So it's not necessarily any type of, because you can have a regular t-shirt on and just some blue jeans and some shoes, and you feel comfortable in it and it looks good on you, and then you're good to go. You understand? Because you feel good in what you have on. You understand? And sometimes you could have like, you know, a suit, and you're just uncomfortable in that suit for some reason. That particular suit, you just don't feel right. The tie is too tight or whatever, and the shirt is too tight or whatever it is, and you're just not comfortable, and that's gonna come across in the way you approach the chicks. Because the thing is, certain women will look at you depending on what you're wearing. They'll be like, oh, he has a nice suit on. He looks good. He looks like he has money or something because he's wearing this nice suit, which will get the chicks attracted to you. You could be wearing, the white shirt with the blue jeans, and they're like, oh, he looks so good in that or whatever, and they'll be attracted to you. But what's going to happen is that after they're initially attracted to you, if you're not comfortable in whatever you're wearing, the suit or just the t-shirt or whatever it is, if you're not comfortable in it, you're going to give off that uncomfortable vibe. And then that's what's going to, and then the attraction is going to not be there anymore, because you're going to be uncomfortable in front of the girls. You understand what I'm saying? So that confidence and that comfortability that you have is not going to be there, because you're feeling uncomfortable with what you have on. So you gotta, you have to really, at the end of the day, be comfortable with what you're wearing. You understand? Like, depending on what you're wearing, like if you have something that looks nice or looks flashy, that'll attract the girls. You understand? So as far as you saying, is there any fashion tips that you would advise men to attract women? There, if you have something clean cut, chicks are attracted to like guys in suits. A lot of guys look cool in suits or whatever. That'll attract them. But at the end of the day, whatever you put on, or whatever your final decision of what you wear most of the time, throughout your day or whatever, has to be something that you're comfortable with. Because once it starts to get to your game where you're spitting at the chicks and you're talking to them, you have to be comfortable in what you're wearing in order to be comfortable enough to spit that game. You understand? So that's the crux of it. That's the essence of it. Your comfortability in what you are wearing. You understand? And I go even deeper into this in my book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. I talk about like what you wear, the way that people will perceive you with what you're wearing and all this other stuff, and how that plays into the type of women you're going to attract and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get that book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. Go to MrLocario.com or click on that sidebar and get that popping. You feel me? All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. It gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.